with this damn fan base, it's like we win all 17 games. Otherwise, ain't no reason to go into the playoffs. And it's retarded, and that's just the retarded thinking of the fan base.
That's horse crap.
You
What?
know, I mean, that little piece of miracle happened, and we win the motherfucking division. And even these folk running around here, talking about, you know, that's messing up our draft stats. Man, fuck the draft.
What?
Fuck the draft. The draft gonna be that's all season shit. If we got them still in it to get into the goddamn into the motherfucking dance, that's what we should be goddamn on to the clock strike zeros. These motherfuckers worry about draft stats, man. Fuck the draft and them poo booty ass goddamn quarterback class that coming through here. Make no damn sense. Y'all worried about it. Y'all worried about uh 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 I mean, let's just keep calling it spade a motherfucking spade, okay?
Mhm.
I'm not impressed with anything in this quarterback draft class. The closest thing to coming in, the most ready, possibly maybe jumping off the screen is because of the damn, the scheme that he works in. That Drake May. Caleb Williams, garbage. Daniels is too light in the ass. Okay. And the boy y'all finna see play for the national championship. Okay.
Oh, we not
All
for
right.
talk.
All right. Watch what happens.
Mm.
Remember what we did to TCU for the national championship?
Mhm.
Okay. That what we finna see. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that book.
That what we finna see. And while we on the subject of the college football playoffs, y'all still trying to tell me Washington and Texas was better than Georgia? Hmm. Y'all really still trying to tell me that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some fool talking about Michigan would have yeah, they probably would have beat the brakes off Florida State, but talking about beating us the same way they beat Alabama. Stop playing.
Nah.
I mean, let's keep it a book. Okay. 29-game win streak, and we lost the conference championship, the only one that really matters. All right, by 3. You gonna tell me that Washington and Texas deserve to be in there over us? A 3-point loss in the SEC championship game. But that loss gave the goddamn committee they out. It gave them they out to keep us out of the goddamn three-peat. Nobody in the country, not the committee, not the board, not the athletic director walking around here worth a damn wanting any part of Georgia having a chance to fucking three-peat. And let's just keep that above. You gonna tell me them 15 folks in that sat in that room and actually came up with a sentence that made common sense for Georgia not to be in that 14 playoff? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong now. Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't think the 2 best teams in the country deserve to be playing for national championship, which is Michigan and Georgia? I mean, we did witness them Alabama getting into the 14 playoff and not even being in the goddamn SEC goddamn conference championship game one year. Remember that, right?
Ohio
Y'all
State.
remember that, right?
Ohio State did it too, Sam.
You're right. You gonna tell me the team that had the longest winning streak in the country and only lost their conference championship game by 3 points? You're telling me that the team that's going to play Michigan and the team that they beat was better than Georgia? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Because this game is not going to be nowhere in any way, shape, form, or fashion close at all. Close at all. It's not. It's going to be Georgia and TCU all over again. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. What I tell you. I mean, what you what you think, Ant? You agree? Disagree?
You know what, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, you know, somebody saying that we should be stop making excuses, but we're not making excuses.
What's the damn excuse? What's the damn excuse? So if Alabama can get into the 14 playoff without reaching the conference championship game, and then that year that we played them in the conference and they beat us, and then they turned right around and put us both in the 14 playoff, and we end up rematching for the national championship and we won. What was so wrong with that scenario for this year? What was wrong with that? And please, somebody, please explain it to me. Explain to me. Explain. I mean, if you got any reason in your mind to say Washington is better than us, Texas is better than us.
Oh, God damn it, Sam! You just took me to a point. God damn it, Sam!
Speak on
it. That 21 season.
Yes.
That team was better than this team this year.
Yes.
Didn't we lose that SEC championship game by more points?
Yep. Uh-huh.
So
yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm not understanding this logic. You mean to tell me
15 people sat in the room and said Washington and Texas is better than Georgia?
Get the fuck out of here.
15 people sat in that room and said that. And like I said, we gave them an out because nobody in the country wanted to deal with a opportunity for Georgia to three-peat. Ain't nobody want no part of that. Hell, they battle was able to stomach us going back to back. Us losing that game gave their ass that out. They voted us clean out of the goddamn picture. That's basically the bottom line right now. We gave their ass out. Losing that game, even if it had been about 1 point, they were going to do the same shit they did. Because when I say nobody wanted any parts of Georgia having the opportunity to three-peat, let alone three-peating.
And this was the last year that the SEC was going to have divisions. Let me repeat that again. This was going to be the last year that the SEC was going to have divisions. You really think that they were going to allow their golden coach, Nick Saban, and their golden university, Alabama, to go out like that? And
then they ended up getting their shit handed to them by Michigan. Stop the man.
Whoever said otherwise, they smoke crack.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Why do you think that they put the goddamn semifinals with them in Michigan instead of splitting them up and setting it where they could possibly meet for national championship? Wonder why that was. Okay. Yeah, something to think about, ain't it? There's something to think about right there.
Got to ponder on that.
Okay.
Sip on that
I ain't talking about nobody, but I'm talking about what I'm damn talking about. Come on now. 2 + 2 is 4 all damn day long.
It ain't 3, and it definitely ain't 5.
See? Really start playing with me, man. Look, we gonna get to the foolishness that was this past Sunday. You know, I spoke on it on Monday. The most blaring thing to me about this game was no adjustments. Defensively, no adjustments. Not a one. You let DJ Moore run up and down the goddamn field from the slot all game long. All game long. I mean, I'm trying to understand. Then you didn't redesign anything, reset anything, put any kind of spy on Justin Fields, and redesign our point of attack on the line to hold the edges to contain. I'm like, okay, what in the entire fuck? What really going on? You know, it was a poor showing by the $100 million defense who played like $100, or should I say 100 pennies. I mean, say what you want about the offense. Tyler Heineke was Heineken. Yeah, I know how he go. He have a good game. Next game, I mean, shit, he can't throw something out in the ocean. I will say this much offensively. I don't know where Kyle, what city or state that he's from, but after the game on this coming Sunday, he don't need to catch a damn piece of transportation back to Atlanta. He need to go wherever his family is and stay there till they find somewhere for his ass to go when the season over.
Gone to Disney World.
Because I'm over that. I'm way over that. Any thoughts in your mind on in either case?
Well, I'm gonna just say this. From what I was able to watch, because I couldn't watch the whole game. Well, I mean, and from what I've heard, from people speaking and stuff, we still fail to use Tyler Algier at his full capability. Um, Offensive line.
Shit, he was the offense.
Well, from what I heard, he scored a touchdown, and then after that, they never used him again. From what I heard.
Okay.
But that's just
Okay.
I may be wrong, but I don't give a fuck what anybody say. But Jefferson need to get the fuck out my team. Period. And then got stone hands, and then
I think
you
everybody
late,
has stone hands on Sunday.
you late getting off the fucking ball, which could have led to a fucking touchdown, but we're just gonna leave that there. And just like you said, I mean, we couldn't get stops. I mean, we
Man,
moving DJ
we
Moore
could
out
stop
of
my
fucking
grandma from crossing the street Sunday.
Jesus.
And she 96 with a bad leg.
I was Sam. Now just bear with me here. I thought I was seeing glimpses of that Sukiana defense that we had. I'm just saying. Don't come for my neck. I'm just saying. That's just from what I was seeing. I haven't been able to watch the whole game yet, but
Well, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Let's say good evening to our realistic OG fan base here. Hey auntie, how you doing? Merry holidays to everybody. Happy New Year. Um, let's see, Maurice Martin, what's happening? What up, Eric? Mr. Knight, what's going on? Nice to see you in here. Josh Gillum, how you doing, sir? Um, I saw a bunch of names. Michael Walker, what's happening? Southside, what's good? I'm just going down here. Georgia boy, what's happening? Hey, Sonya. Mucho Gandhi, what's happening? Dreddy, what's happening? Terry Lord, what's good? We'll roll through some of the comments as well. Ooh, there's a lot of we was into a couple of conversations. Okay, my shit moving kind of slow here. All right. Oh, A137 sauce. Well, that's a hell of a name. What's happening? Smooth 78. What's good? Sherman Wood. What's happening? Okay. All right. Josh, we have beaten him, and yes, he can beat him. It is. But I mean, hey, people have their opinions.
Yep, we got ours too.
Josh, you fooling yourself if you really think that. Okay, I'm gonna move on because my nerves are already bad. Whatever, bro. Okay, so outside, you basically said what I said. You know what I'm saying, but a little bit more nicer. I mean, I'm just saying. Uh, hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie.
Mm, you know, this boy gonna make me lose what little religion I got. In Georgia, probably, yeah. Yeah, I mean that just coincide with what I said, Southside. I mean, they didn't want no part of us having a chance to three-peat, let alone three-peating. Okay, and Josh Gillum for what for what it's worth. Yes, yeah, we lost, but again, I remember some scenarios there in recent years past, bro. But you know what? You want to sit there and act like you don't know what I'm talking about, and you want to you want to front run with your little pee wee conversation. Okay, all right, all right.
We ain't even gonna worry about him, Sam.
No, no,
Obviously, we're not supposed to have opinions.
right. Yeah, Michael Walker. Yeah. No. It. No. That is carrying no weight in what I'm talking about.
Nah.
Yeah. Grady, well, yeah, gone for the year. Troy Anderson was gone for the year, but we were deep enough, bruh. We were deep enough. You know what I'm saying? With our depth. I mean, and we come out there in a game that severely mattered, and we show up with our nuts duct tape, and that's about as nice I'm gonna put that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've had players missing all year. And then I mean, come on now. You weren't you was it you? I'm not sure, but what I'm saying, when I was, you know, giving this $100 million defense a tongue lashing for the blown, leads on the last possession of the game, and I was called a hypocrite because of how well they done played all year long. They didn't. I was told I couldn't talk about them because they done played so good all year long. I mean, somebody help me out. Because there are 37 reasons right now. Okay, that they should be the topic, the only topic. 37 whole reasons, bro.
Yeah.
See, what did I just say? 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 So there, that same logic is right there. Why we on the defense? Because the defense been keeping us in game. I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. I
That's
don't want to hear that
bullshit.
bullshit.
Hold on. Where's the where? I'm. Is here we go. Here we go. Right here. There's the answer to your fucking question, Mucho. The defense gave up 4 wins after the offense scored late in the fourth quarter. So y'all can miss me with that. The defense been holding us.
Yeah, but I hear everybody do so much talking, bitching, moaning, complaining about the quarterback position, but I don't hear nobody goddamn dragging. You know what I'm saying, the phony unicorn. I don't hear nobody dragging his bitch ass.
Mm.
I don't hear nobody dragging him. But it's the play calling, it's the scheme, it's the quarterback. How about this nothing ass goddamn want to be superstar out here, not running routes, goddamn hot dogging it, and dropping and dropping shit, and then you got Bijan Honey Mustard ass out here, you know what I'm saying? Can't find the right hole to run in, you know what I'm saying, and fumbling. Okay, but ain't nobody talking about that though. That's not the conversation y'all be wanting to have. Y'all want to be out here 25 hours, 8 days a week with whoever's playing quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And want the mother to be, all in Arthur Smith. Look, even Bill Belichick said it. The lack of player execution that happens on a level such as that, it don't matter how good of a coach you are if the players ain't executing. It don't matter what kind of scheme you got if the players ain't executing. It don't matter what play you call if the players ain't executing. And that's just, and that came from a seven-time Super Bowl champion coach. Okay. All right. Okay. All I know is when the clock strikes zeros on the season, the phony goat can, you know what I'm saying, go back to whatever city or state he came from. I'm over it. Play not being called for you. You walking up to the line of scrimmage and you can hear the defense say, yeah, he ain't getting it, so they got to be going over him. His body language being a tail to the opposing defense, because they know how if he looking a certain type of goddamn way, the ball ain't coming to him. But ain't nobody talking about that though. Yeah. Kyle phony unicorn Pitts running a damn route and let a 5'10", barely 6 foot tall defensive back knock you off your route. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Y'all want to stay? Y'all, Art Smith, Devin Ritter, Art Smith, 25 hours, 8 days a week. But the moment somebody says something other than that, imagine that. Imagine that. Okay.
Sam, shall we talk about Koo missing another field goal?
It's 2.
I mean,
2.
But nobody's talking about that. Nobody. It's a pin. You can hear pin drop.
It's the second time he done missed 2 field goals in the game. But no, he's the MVP of the team this season. He's the MVP of the team. He's one scoring the points. Gonna kiss an orangutan ass with goddamn splendid glass in it with that bullshit. I mean, literally the mindset of the majority of this fan base. If we ain't 15-1 or 17-0, it makes no sense to make the playoffs. That their mindset. That their mindset. That the mindset of a lot of these folks. You don't need to make the playoff. It's gonna mess up our draft status. Well, whatever team draft Pennies, whatever team draft Daniels or Caleb Williams, you can order their jersey from fan.com and they had Greyhounds and U-Hauls leaving the city every day. I'm just saying. I mean, we gonna have that mindset, okay? Cause okay, this just per se, we do dismiss Arthur Smith.
Let's talk about it.
And you do know whatever coach comes in here, and you know it's still gonna be growing pains because that coach, whatever coach come here, his system ain't gonna be the same as Arthur Smith. You have to learn that you're still gonna have the growing pains, you still gonna have the bumps in the road, and then what? You're gonna be ready to fire him too. You're gonna be ready to fire him too. Because trust and believe, you send Arthur Smith packing. Oh, that just like the first year, second year, and this year, there's going to be a roster turnover because it's going to be a mass exodus.
Talk about it, Sam.
Now one of these veterans that came here because of Arthur Smith is going to want to stay here.
Nope.
And then, of course, whoever's new is going to be one to be going to get their people in, whoever that may be, whatever type of player that may be. And then what? And then what? And then what? What is going to be your perspective then? Because I want y'all to, if there be somebody new, keep that same energy. No patience. It got to happen now. And we ain't worrying about no player development of anything new, especially if it ain't no veteran. Yeah, keep that same energy. And y'all being mad at, trying to get over the hump at 6 and 7, 7 and 8, 8 and 8. And then the new coach comes in here and goes 3 and 14.
We can barely win 2 games next season.
Yeah. because the veteran core of your defense is going out the door with Arthur Smith.
Bye.
And all I hear talking about the offensive coordinator from Baltimore. Dude ain't leaving them over there, number one.
No.
Okay. Tompkins, yeah, he not leaving. He not leaving them over there.
No.
And before any one of you bust a nut and say Eric Bieniemy no run play calling ass. No and no.
Hell no.
I mean, oh Lord, I miss the 70s and 80s. Oh my God. I miss the 70s and 80s. Yep, Cool is 10th in missed field goals. I mean, ain't nobody to bring in it because Cool is under contract.
Yeah. Then we just signed him.
Yeah, we just extended him. What was that, last year?
Yeah.
So it ain't. I mean, that there's out the window.
I have to bite the bullet.
Chanel Keys. Oh, you got Joe. Never depend on the kicker. They be chilling all day. Then boom, you gotta hop up and kick. They don't even stretch until they're about the kick. I mean, that's somewhat true, dear. Yeah.
They do be shooting the breeze just about all the game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This Jermaine Freeman. Little Saints beat the Falcons. There goes Arthur Smith job security.
Obviously, he wasn't listening to anything that what we were talking about. But that's neither here nor there. We're just gonna.
Private Boy Zone 3. What's happening? 3:30. What's good? He says, "What direction do you recommend as far as where do we go from here?" From real football standpoint of view, we fill out the offensive side of the coaching staff.
Yeah.
We get a receivers coach in here. There's some moving parts that are going to go into the OC and the quarterbacks coach. It's to be determined, if you will, because you got Matt Shaw back there floating around behind the scenes back there. I'm waiting to see how that's going to play out. In what fashion is he going to be a part of this staff? As far as the personnel goes, we finished where we started, building from the trenches. We building it, get these, because without offensive defensive line has got to be built, period, point blank. Nothing good happens without it on either side. Nothing good happens. The O-line ain't right. If the D-line ain't right, ain't nothing schematically is gonna happen good. That's what we do. Yeah, you're asking me what if you asking me as well what I think, as far as QB, I say we do whatever we can do to get Russell Wilson on the books.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my. I mean, because I mean, other than Jacoby Brissett, who you gonna go get? Who? I mean, um, that it just because financially, um, Russell fits the bill. He can slide right into that same contract spot that Tyler Heineke is in right now. That we're gonna 9 out of 10 we're gonna decline the 2nd year option on that contract and let him clean out his locker and walk. You ease Russell right into that same spot for the same amount of money. And you continue to build this offensive line, get a few other, what I'm saying, moving parts from the skill position. You, you definitely draft another tight end. You get what you can get as far as draft capital, what I'm saying, for the phony unicorn.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
get that.
We have a $10 super chat from Maurice Martin. We appreciate you, bro. I'm guilty of it too. But if the fan base be patient, I think Ritter will pan out to be great. He needs a veteran coach, a quarterback coach behind him, and he needs time to develop. And the defense needs a few pieces.
Facts.
I mean, you saying everything that we've been saying. I mean, if we just give him time, Ritter needs two things: a veteran quarterback coach and a veteran QB to learn under. Not no damn Mariota. That's what fucked him up in the first place.
Yeah, and I think Auntie agree.
Let's see. I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hired within what you think about Jerry Gray head coach?
Well, I tell you, I'm not gonna even bother to answer that. You can answer that, Aunt.
I'll just say this, fam. If Arthur Smith is fired, I think he has, more than enough experience to slide right into that spot. But then again, devil's advocate, we don't know because he's never been a head coach before. So it's kind of, you got to weigh your pros and cons. And I have to see because we've already tried making a defensive coordinator or, a defensive coach, a head coach, and didn't really pan out when it needed to because he didn't have the balls to step up and tell a certain somebody that shall not be named on this broadcast that just run the damn ball. But no, that's just me.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, ATL Leo was happening.
What's happening, Leo?
well, and well. You know, like I said, well, as far as that go, Auntie, like I said, outside of Russell, to me, the only other fit that would be good for would be Jacoby Brissett.
Facts.
Um, that's just my official uh, position on that. Yeah, we're getting inside of 15 minutes left, and Truth ain't made it so far. ATL Leo, what you say? Don't be
Don't be.
surprised if we go all out on the Saints, on the Aints. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's the last game of the season of the regular season.
Mm-hmm. Got to pull out all the stops.
You know, it's what it's gonna be. You know, um, let's see. Covered the NCAA playoff committee and the chicanery that is NCAA playoffs. Um, we're coming up on the final regular season game. Um, I will be doing a preview on that on tomorrow because I've said all I had to say about that debacle, which was last Sunday,
Hmm.
and I've made my feelings clear about the artist known as the Phony Goat. Uh, 3:30. If Arthur Smith keeps the head coaching position, who can change the structure of the offense structure other than look? There's two things that people have to understand because for whatever reason y'all have a hard on for thinking that there's something wrong with the scheme and it's not. It ain't the scheme. It is these players not executing. The players not executing. You got some half-ass divas and some young children that need to grow into uh grown NFL players, and that's literally what the entire problem is. Okay, but I mean, don't nobody want to talk about that. The only thing that you hear going, all this talent. Okay, yeah, we got talent, but the talent has to learn the NFL game. Okay, and that's just the real of it. And until that happens, we are going to consistently be inconsistent until folks learn how to be an NFL running back, an NFL tight end. You know what I'm saying? And get out of your own way as a quarterback. Jail as the offensive line. Those things have to happen, and there's been nothing of such to happen in one season. I've given total examples of it and how and when and what it take. I've quoted Hall of Fame coaches. I've quoted Hall of Fame players, but yet the fantasy football microwave mindset still exists in its fan base. Um, so it is what it is. You know, that's just the comparable fact of this here situation. I mean, you know, like I said, the majority of this fan base, their mindset is if we ain't winning, you know what I'm saying, 14, 15 games, then what's the use in making the playoffs? I mean, but hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Excuse us for screwing up your draft status. My bad.
This what 330, had to say in response. We have a young offense, so it requires more seasoned management. I'm not criticizing the scheme. I'm leaning on the developmental side.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've had it. Me and you, we've been down that road, that conversation. So I know. I'm speaking in general when I say that about, you know what I'm saying, the scheme is concerned.
Right.
You and I have had this conversation, so we're kind of there with that. I know you're there on the player development, you know what I'm saying, which will make a sustainable product. But, the majority, as it is, as it were, they're not, you know. I mean, best case scenario, we get Russell Wilson in here. Ritter holds the clipboard for the season in 24, barring injuries or whatnot that force him into play. And we move, we roll, we learn, you know what I'm saying, while and build while also contending, you know. Um, like I said, there we have to fill out FILL out the offensive side of the coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have to put pieces in place, just like they were able to do on the defensive side of the coaching staff. Once we get that, what I'm saying, it's situated, it would be also that much more easier to drill in, what I'm saying, by repetition, change the mindset of these young guys and get them, bought in to want to be professional NFL players at their position. Yep, Mr. Knight, that part.
Is a process.
Very much so, it is. But a lot of people don't believe in the process. A lot of people just believe we're supposed to, like, man, just plug it up and play.
How it works.
It ain't. Well, we got 6-man K Styles coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank Ant for filling in for Truth on this here episode of, the Realistic OGs. Just in case y'all ain't heard me say it, y'all go check out, D Salone's significant other, Miss Coco, Coco's Kitchen and Catering. You see the number and the email address right there on your screen. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I hear, Shawty, I haven't got my chance to, taste the goods. I'll be trying to do that this week. You know what I'm saying? Just to contribute to the fam, because D Sloan, he's the member of the, this AFN family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, brother. On that right there. We got Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea tomorrow at 1, and we'll be getting at you guys You know what I'm saying? And moving on in the week to the finale, the season finale. Um, let's see, what else is tonight? What else going on besides Six Man? Uh, I think Ty show tonight, I believe.
Yeah, I think Ty show tonight.
Yeah, we got a couple of more programs for y'all. I'm quite sure most of you are gonna be tuning in. Again, I appreciate you all. You know what I'm saying, whether we agree or whether we disagree, but we have dialogue on these topics. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show a brother plenty of love by showing up to, be engaged, tuning in. And I, for one, appreciate it. I will say again, happy New Year, Merry Holidays, and all of that good stuff. Um, 33 hours on this program, which y'all hit 33 likes. Slide on, what I'm saying, to OGN TV and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share it out, what I'm saying. Share it with your people, talk about it, get them on, what I'm saying. Have them tune in. If they like, what I'm saying, get them to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 subs right now. I'm 76 away from that at this very moment. And anything else you want to add to this before we check out?
No. I mean, y'all just check out 6-Man K Styles coming up in 3 minutes. Check out my boy Ty coming up at 8 on AFN. And tomorrow check me and OG out Wednesday at 1.
Right.
That's about it.
And like I always say, keep it real, keep it dirty, keep it A, and most of all, keep it real with yourself, and you won't knock your blessings. This has been your boy OG Big Sam, the historian, the resident old lineman Big Ant, and we out.
We out. Peace.